questions in about 40 to 60 words. The concept of micro and macroeconomics interdependent on each other. Explain the statement with suitable example. A microeconomics and macroeconomics are interdependent as changes in the overall economy impact individual decisions and vice versa. For example, a decrease in overall consumer spending may lead a company to lower prices on its products to stimulate demand. Similarly, individual choices, like increased saving, can affect national savings rates and thus impact macroeconomic indicators like interest rates. Q. The development of the economy plays a pivotal role to create needs and satisfying human wants. Explain. A. The development of an economy spurs innovation, creating new products and services to meet evolving needs. For instance, technological advancements have led to the creation of smartphones, fulfilling the desire for connectivity and convenience. As economies grow, they generate diverse opportunities, catering to a wider range of human wants and aspirations. Though, Q. Answer any one of the following questions in about 40 to 60 words. Coexistence of private and public sectors is considered as precondition of economic development and prosperity of a country. Explain the statement. Though the coexistence of private and public sectors fosters economic development by leveraging the strengths of each. While the private sector drives innovation, efficiency, and competition, the public sector ensures social welfare, infrastructure development, and regulatory frameworks. This symbiotic relationship balances economic growth with societal needs, leading to overall prosperity in a country. Though, Q. Answer any one of the following questions in about 40 to 60 words. Distinguish between labor-intensive techniques and capital-intensive techniques of production. Which one them is suitable for our economy and why? Though, labor-intensive techniques rely heavily on human labor with minimal capital investment, while capital-intensive techniques involve significant use of machinery and technology. For our economy, a balance between both is ideal, but given the current labor abundance and technological advancements, a mix leaning towards capital-intensive techniques can boost productivity and competitiveness while also providing employment opportunities. Answer any one of the following questions in about 40 to 60 words. How is disequilibrium price of commodity adjusted in the market with the help of demand and supply forces? Explain with help of a graphical presentation. When a commodity's price is in disequilibrium, either too high or too low, market forces of demand and supply work to restore balance. If the price is too high, quantity supplied exceeds quantity demanded, leading to a surplus, prompting sellers to lower prices. Conversely, if the price is too low, demand exceeds supply, causing a shortage, encouraging sellers to raise prices. This process continues until equilibrium is reached. Q. The role of producers in a perfectly competitive market and a monopoly market is reversed while determining the price of a commodity. Explain the reason. In a perfectly competitive market, numerous producers have little control over price, as they are price takers. Prices are determined by market forces of demand and supply. In contrast, in a monopoly market, the single producer has significant control over price, as it is the sole provider of the commodity, allowing it to set prices to maximize profits. Chart. Q. You are suggested to make a chart. Q. Answer any one of the following questions in about 100 to 150 words. The extent of black marketing is controlled by the instrument of selling price. Control price for the welfare of the masses. Explain the statement with a suitable illustration. Chart. A. The imposition of a ceiling price or control price serves as a regulatory measure to curb black marketing and ensure the welfare of the masses. By setting a maximum price limit for a commodity, authorities aim to prevent sellers from exploiting consumers by charging exorbitant prices during times of scarcity or high demand. For instance, during a natural disaster, the government may impose a ceiling price on essential goods like bottled water or food items to prevent price gouging. This ensures that these goods remain affordable for the general population, especially those most vulnerable. When prices are kept within reasonable limits, there is less incentive for individuals to engage in black marketing, as they cannot profit excessively by charging prices significantly higher than the regulated ceiling price. Thus, the instrument of ceiling prices helps maintain market stability and protects consumers from exploitation. Chart. You are suggested to make a visit to the insurance company branch office in your locality. Meet to insurance executive officer of the branch and discuss about the process of taking insurance policy. Prepare a brief report on the basis of discussion. Chart. A. During my visit to the local insurance company branch office, I had an insightful discussion with the insurance executive officer regarding the process of obtaining an insurance policy. The officer outlined the steps involved, starting with selecting the type of insurance coverage suitable for one's needs. Next, the applicant fills out an application form, providing personal and asset details. The insurance company assesses the risk profile based on the information provided and determines the premium amount. Upon approval, the policyholder pays the premium, and the policy is issued. The officer emphasized the importance of understanding the policy terms and coverage limits to make informed decisions. Overall, the discussion shed light on the systematic approach and transparency involved in the insurance policy acquisition process. 5. Answer any one of the following questions in about 100 to 150 words. Compare the features of the perfect competitive market and a monopoly market. 5. A. In perfect competition, numerous small firms compete, offering identical products, with no market power to influence prices. Entry and exit are easy, leading to zero economic profit in the long run. Conversely, a monopoly features a single seller with significant control over price and output. Barriers to entry are high, often due to patents, economies of scale, or government regulation. Monopolies can charge higher prices and produce less output than under perfect competition. Additionally, monopolies may lack incentives for innovation or efficiency due to their market dominance. Whereas perfect competition fosters innovation and allocative efficiency through competitive pressures. 5. A. During the post-independent era, 5 years plan has shown remarkable progress in the field of industrialization. Elaborate the given statement. 5. A. During the post-independent era, 5-year plans played a crucial role in driving industrialization in many countries. These plans typically outline specific targets for industrial growth, infrastructure development, and technological advancement over 5-year periods. By implementing various policies such as subsidies, tax incentives, and infrastructure investment, governments encouraged the establishment of industries and the modernization of existing ones. Additionally, 5-year plans often focused on key sectors like manufacturing, energy, and transportation. Laying the groundwork for sustained economic development. As a result, many countries witnessed significant progress in industrialization, including the expansion of manufacturing capacities, the development of industrial zones, and the emergence of new technologies. Overall, the implementation of 5-year plans facilitated rapid industrial growth and contributed to the transformation of economies during the post-independent era. Chair. Q. Prepare any one project out of the given below. Prepare a project work on poverty alleviation program introduced by the GOVT. Under the structure of following headings. Introduction. Meaning and present situation of poverty. A brief description of the poverty alleviation program right from the period between 2000-2022. Findings. Conclusion and suggestions. Chair. A. Tarankan Project, Poverty Alleviation Program Tarankan. Poverty remains a pressing issue globally, affecting millions of people's lives. Recognizing its severity, governments around the world have initiated various poverty alleviation programs to address this issue. This project aims to delve into the concept of poverty, analyze the current situation, and evaluate the effectiveness of poverty alleviation programs introduced by the government from 2000 to 2022. Tarankan meaning and present situation of poverty. Tarankan. Poverty, in its essence, denotes a state of deprivation, where individuals lack basic necessities such as food, shelter, healthcare, and education. Despite advancements in various sectors, poverty persists in many parts of the world, perpetuating a cycle of inequality and social unrest. Presently, poverty manifests in both urban and rural areas, impacting individuals of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. Tarankan. A brief description of the Poverty Alleviation Program, Tarankan. Between 2000 and 2022, the government introduced several poverty alleviation programs aimed at tackling the root causes of poverty and uplifting the marginalized sections of society. These programs encompassed a wide range of initiatives including A. Tarankan Economic Empowerment Schemes. Tarankan initiatives focused on creating employment opportunities, skill development, and providing financial assistance to aspiring entrepreneurs from impoverished backgrounds. 2. Tarankan Social Welfare Programs, schemes aimed at providing social protection, healthcare services, and education subsidies to vulnerable communities, particularly women, children, and the elderly. 3. Tarankan Rural Development Projects. Tarankan interventions targeted at improving infrastructure, agricultural productivity, and access to basic amenities in rural areas to alleviate poverty and promote sustainable livelihoods. 4. Tarankan Microfinance Initiatives, programs facilitating access to credit and financial services for small-scale enterprises and individuals lacking collateral or formal banking facilities. 5. Tarankan Poverty Monitoring and Evaluation Mechanisms. Tarankan establishment of robust monitoring and evaluation frameworks to assess the impact and effectiveness of poverty alleviation interventions, ensuring accountability and transparency. Tarankan findings. Tarankan. Through rigorous analysis and evaluation of the poverty alleviation programs implemented between 2000 and 2022, several key findings emerged. A. Tarankan positive impact. Many programs have contributed to reducing poverty rates, improving living standards, and enhancing socio-economic inclusion among marginalized communities. Though Tarankan challenges persist, despite progress, challenges such as bureaucratic inefficiencies, inadequate funding, and implementation gaps hinder the effectiveness and reach of poverty alleviation initiatives. 10. Tarankan need for targeted interventions. Tarankan tailored interventions addressing the specific needs and vulnerabilities of different demographic groups are essential for achieving sustainable poverty reduction. 4. Tarankan Empowerment and Participation. Tarankan programs fostering community participation, empowerment, and ownership are more likely to yield lasting impacts, fostering self-reliance and resilience among beneficiaries. Tarankan Conclusion and Suggestions. Tarankan. In conclusion, poverty alleviation programs have played a pivotal role in addressing the multifaceted challenges of poverty over the past 2 decades. However, sustained efforts, innovative approaches, and multi-stakeholder collaboration are imperative to effectively combat poverty and achieve inclusive development. The government should prioritize investment in education, healthcare, infrastructure, and social protection systems while fostering an enabling environment for economic growth and equitable distribution of resources. Additionally, leveraging technology, enhancing governance structures, and promoting partnerships with civil society organizations and the private sector can further enhance the impact and sustainability of poverty alleviation efforts. By adopting a holistic and integrated approach, governments can gradually uplift millions from the grips of poverty, paving the way for a more prosperous and equitable society. Chair. Q. Prepare any one project out of the given below. Prepare a project on the opening of a savings bank account in a post office situated in your nearby locality under following headings. Pasty picture of the post office. Guideline is provided by the employee. Documents required for opening a saving account. Copy of documents. Benefits after opening an account. Chair. A. Tarankan project. Opening a savings bank account at the nearby post office Tarankan. Take. Tarankan Introduction. Tarankan. Post offices offer various financial services, including savings bank accounts, making them accessible to many communities. This project explores the process of opening a savings bank account at a post office in your nearby locality. Do. Tarankan picture of the post office, Tarankan. Yojak Chinh. Teen. Tarankan guidelines provided by the employee, Tarankan. Post office employees provide step-by-step guidance for opening a savings bank account. They assist in filling out the necessary forms and provide information on account types and services. 4. Tarankan documents required for opening a savings account, Tarankan. Proof of identity. Proof of address. Passport size photographs. PAN card. 5. Tarankan copy of documents, Tarankan. Yojak Chinh. Chair. Tarankan benefits after opening an account, Tarankan. Interest on savings. Post office savings accounts offer competitive interest rates. Convenience access to banking services without the need for a traditional bank account. Security government-backed institution ensures the safety of deposits. Financial inclusion. Provides banking access to rural and remote areas where traditional banks may not be present. Various schemes. Access to government savings schemes like Public Provident Fund, Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, etc. Opening a savings bank account at the local post office not only provides financial security but also contributes to the broader goal of financial inclusion and access to banking services for all.